It's about 10:30 now. It's a wonderful day where the monsoon is kicked in. And it's wonderful to have all of you here at FAPSI Center. We'll make a gradual start now for the session for the today. A very hearty welcome and good morning to all the delegates here. And it's really great to see most of you here who have come for a very serious and important topic of discussion today. And I acknowledge your gracious presence for the cause. My name is Vijay Mitra. I run a company called Positive Shift, which is mainly into skill development and working with people under below poverty line, and we help them to become skilled and get into employment. Today's topic is toxicity in city. Initially, I'll make one submission that I do not come from medical fraternity, but I am really glad to be part of this event today because the topic is very important, and I feel that there should be more awareness amongst people about this topic. And it gives me goosebumps when my child grows up and says, "Dad, you knew about it. Why didn't you do anything about it?" I really feel very sad about it. So instead of feeling like that, I feel that we should all have to act about it now. And Dr. Saxena and his Center of Progressive Medicine is making a dent in this cause. So I feel that all of us should support the cause. So may we start the event by lighting the lamp first. May we start by calling up our dignitaries today on the stage. Dr. Mohan Kanda. And Mr. Surendra Verma, Ms. Karuna Gopal, she's coming late. Okay. Dr. Kagala Subbarao, and of course Dr. Saxena. Dr. Shamsundar Prasad. Dr. Prasad.
Yeah.
Can we have a round of applause, please? I know it's Sunday morning. Mr. Kingshuk Nag. Mr. Surendra Verma. Thank you very much, all of you. and Mr. Shyamsundar Prasad.
हे प्रभु मेरे प्रभु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु मैं मेरा ये तेरा भूल कर आगे बढ़ूं मैं मेरा ये तेरा भूल कर आगे बढ़ूं हे प्रभु मेरे प्रभु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु जिंदगानी की डगर में स्वार्थ ही सिर्फ स्वार्थ है जिंदगानी की डगर में स्वार्थ ही सिर्फ स्वार्थ है एक पल को भूल यहाँ मैं से ऊपर उठ सकूं एक पल को भूल यहाँ मैं से ऊपर उठ सकूं हे प्रभु मेरे प्रभु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु ईश्वर अल्लाह यीशु मसीह वाहे गुरु एक दृष्टि एक इच्छा एक मन से आगे बढ़ूं एक दृष्टि एक इच्छा एक मन से आगे बढ़ूं ज्ञान और विवेक की साथ में जीवन जिया करूं ज्ञान और विवेक की साथ में जीवन जिया करूं हे प्रभु
Start for the event. Thank you, Mr. Manas Saxena. I would like to invite Dr. Praveen Saxena to welcome everyone today and to give a context for the session for the event today. Dr. Praveen Saxena.
First of all, I welcome all my seniors. Dr. Kakala Subbarao has came here. This is what I could not. The thing is, we are his students as such, and his kind of blessings. If it is, sir, it is like giving us a big blessing, sir. Coming here is a big blessing. Dr. Mohan Kanda, he was into NDMA, started work doing so. He was the vice chairman of National Disaster Management. I was a speaker in one of the NDMA meeting as such. I was talking about impending medical disasters. I could not have asked more. I was trying to get people as Dr. Bhardwaj also was very much interested. People are Dr. Muzaffar Ahmad is a good friend of mine. Dr. J.K. Bansal also. And all of them wanted to come because of some dissolution of that NDMA members. They could come. Sir, Dr. Mohan Kanda, we welcome you with our great kind of this one, sir. And it is our privilege you have come all the way. Mr. King Shugnath, sir. I have been in touch with him, sir. And he is such a great kind of vision he works when we started discussing some things about what is happening, why people are getting into that. I'm sure he's going to give his version of what toxicity is meaning to this one. I welcome Surinder Verma he has come all the way from Delhi. He's a Deputy Director, FICCI. And we welcome you, sir, Mr. Surinder Verma one of my dearest friends, Dr. Babu Rao. Dr. Babu Rao has done a kind of work, and you see what exactly he means when he talks. I don't want to dilute things and all that. Ashwini Tandon, you are welcome, sir. And Dr. Ajit Ekbote, my friend, Dr. Vijay Mohan, all the way he has come from Suryapet to attend this particular thing. I can't. Dr. R.N.K. Bhargava is such a great support for us. He's always there with us, and he says, okay, whatever you are doing, you present this lecture into this particular meeting. We welcome all of you, sir. Dr. Rajkumar, Mr. Rajesh, I know you are a very wonderful person as such. Dr. Rupendra Mishra, Madam Saket, Dr. last but not the least, Dr. Shamsundar Prasad, leading ophthalmologist. And he told me, whatever we are doing, ear, eye operations and all that, this is not enough. We need to do something more. And he has a vision. As an ophthalmologist, he doesn't treat a person only for the eyes. He looks at the thing. I welcome Dr. Dinesh, Sunil and Dr. Bhaskar Reddy, one and all. Let me start with some of the things as such. And I stumbled into this one called this particular thing like toxicity and all that. I want all of you to have a look what exactly is environment doing to us. There is enough of things. We doctors, as doctors, are now, I can say we are sick listening to people who come to us and say, I am not a smoker, I don't drink, I don't do any kind of bad habits, and why come this cancer to me? So we used to tell, okay, this is something like your genes and all that, but I'm just talking not about only about the cancer, I'm talking about all degenerative diseases. My practice, a grandson gets me his grandfather for his diabetic foot, which is almost gangrene as such, and this grandson asked me, मेरे को भी थोड़ा diabetes आ गया. At the 30 and 25 years, people are getting into Hyderabad, we call it as a thoda, mild diabetes, mild BP and all that. Somewhere we want to address this particular thing also, sir, because I don't think our elders, if they get diabetes at the age of 70 and the second generation is getting at 50, why the third generation is getting at 30? There has to be some factors. We are working on a thing called epigenetics, whereas there are environmental factors which are causing the expression of gene to happen early. If we can stop that environmental factors, these variables, I think we can do a good job. I'll just give you a brief what exactly I'm just trying to put across. This is a put one thought. This is heavy toxicity. I started working on that, and I somehow feel this is enough actually. It is basically we are talking about fertilizer, pesticides, heavy metals. These are the areas of concern, and somehow there is a great modernization. There are a lot of things which are being developing, but somehow we are take home, buy one get one free offers we are getting. We are getting into something, but somewhere we are. Well, I am trying to focus on three things basically: the diabetes explosion, the cardiovascular cardiac diseases and all that, and cancer. We should look at that. Our body has got a 25,000-year-old genetics, and I am sure our body doesn't have the mechanism. I wish we could have come with a user manual. The man. The God, if you would have sent us with a user manual, he would have included this, how to keep yourself clean. I'm not talking about cleaning at the face level. You're keeping your skin clean, but what is happening to the internal organs? And this is majorly causing a major kind of thing. I'll show you, I'll try to give you some examples, how this is working and what are the things as such. and I felt I don't subscribe to that particular thing, because I certainly feel it is the stress which can't give rise to so many diseases and all that. Yes, that must be one of the factors, but that cannot be the everything as well. We'll try to look into this environmental toxins and rise in autoimmune diseases, allergies, cancer, diabetes and other things and all that. I'd like to go back to one of the studies which was done in US. This is called 10 American studies. There were 10 Americans which were picked up, and all of them they were found to have 287 toxins in their blood as such. And you know this toxicity from where they have come. These 10 Americans never eat a food, they have not taken a food, they were not exposed to any kind of pollution. They were in their mother's womb. These 10 children who were born in the neonatal period, their blood sample was picked up, and all of them they showed this kind of 287 chemicals. 180 of them were causing cancer, and 217 were causing so many things. This was a real eye opener. This study was done, and the thing was, in US there was a ban in DDT some 40 years back, but this children, there was a transplacental spread of DDT to the kids as such. So you can understand the magnitude. I can definitely say, as a victim, all of us are having some toxicity. We have something, we are able to process with that, and some, if you are not lucky, you cannot process that particular thing, you land into some of the other problems. I'll just show you how. We are trying to connect the dots here. We did a study with Punjab study. This was done with IBCMT, and it was 150 students, children were picked up. It was in Baba Faridkot Center. All of the kids were having mental retardation. They were having, some of them are having autism, some of them are having intractable epilepsies and all that. You know what came out as a surprise for us? All of them were having high levels of uranium in their urine body after excreting, after giving some injections and tablets and all that. We were able to see that urine comes out into this one, sir. This study was published, and later on, Government of India also picked up this particular thing. This is what exactly urine. This is in Punjab was a kind of thing. There were a lot of discussions how it happened and all that. But I'm sure. This has gone into NDTV. I have a 10 minutes report with them. I just try to skip that. I never thought our Nagarjuna Sagar water containing 20 times more uranium. Dr. Babu Rao is going to talk about more in that particular concern. This is what is the kind of thing. We are talking about toxic waste which are being posing as a threat. I'm talking about in Nalgonda, there is a factory which has left a lot of hexavalent chromium, sir, into that particular spillage as such. And I wish there should have been somebody. I was talking yesterday with some of the person, and I wish somebody like Evan Brokovich, who has done a marvelous work she has done a marvelous work as a lawyer. She has done in her place as such. She was able to isolate this white hexavalent chromium, which was being thrown into the water in a part of California, and you can always see that movie what this lady has done. And it's a big company, has paid up so much things as such. But I'm somehow concerned about one more thing called cancer villages. I get some patients from Nalgonda some side, and they say we never had Dr. Garu, this never had this kind of things before, and what exactly is phenomena we don't understand. 20-year-old having this all that. I just want to take